Hey, what is up everybody, Blaze for here, and today for you guys in a video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video guys, we're going to be going over finally getting on to the next banner coming soon here, and that's just mainly just because, man, we're coming down to like the last 7 days or 8 days of Rin's banner, meaning there should be a new banner announced, and I think we already have a clue who it is, or at least what they're going to be using. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out a lot. We're still pushing to stinking 4.5k, being our next milestone, and then our next major milestone is 5k. So all the support I would love to have, of course, keep you guys updated as much as possible. Another thing before we get into the video, as always, if you guys want to stay up to date with anything P5X related, or just have a hangout zone for P5X in general or other gotchas, be sure to check down below in the description for our Discord link called Gotcha Metaverse, in which I'll keep mainly everybody updated on anything P5X related, where it's TW, KR, CN, JP, and global. And of course, we're gonna have a lot of guides and stuff in there as well, with different builds and stuff like that to help you guys along the way. And if you just want to have a little bit of a hangout zone, perfect place for that as well. But now we went over that, let's go ahead and get into the video. So we have at least about 7 days left on the Rin banner here, being 7 days and 10 hours here, in which what that ends up meaning is a new banner is going to be coming out fairly soon here. With this new banner, we get new events and such like that. Well, those 7 days actually are going to be lining up to at least Valentine's, in which we should be having a Valentine's update very soon here, at least from the devs point of view of them saying this as well. A Valentine's update should be happening, in which we'll have a ton of things added, whether us being able to do some relationship routes on at least that day, or at least relationship routes during that event here, or Wonder himself. Apparently there's going to be a little bit of a harem route too as well, with certain things that's going to be happening. So I'm very excited to see how that does work as well. But all in all, we want to go over at least the new things and getting used to at least the old type of update period here. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, we've been on this update for quite some time. I think it's been about 2 to 3 weeks here, and that's mainly because we were synced up with CN. Well, I think for Valentine's Day as well, we are going to be synced up for that, and then we're going to slowly deviate, getting back to our older update routes, which by the gods, and I'm just saying it like this, I'm very happy about that, because I love the longer periods of updates, but one thing I don't like is the lack of events during the periods of this update, especially seeing how long term it is, or at least seeing how long the update period has been. We need a little bit more of events. So finally, us getting out of the Chinese New Year event here, which was absolutely amazing, by the way, one of their best events that they've actually held. Finally getting out of this one, we're going to be moving on to the next one, being a breath of fresh air here and more. Now with this comes a couple things. This is the new character that we're going to be looking for. Now, I don't think I'm able to look at the box myself, but if I can, we'll be able to see who's inside the box. Oh yes, I can. So right here, this is the next character that we're going to be looking at here. Now this is a mystery weapon. We don't know who it belongs to. It is initialed for a mystery thief called MA. Now this was found out a while ago back on Twitter, in which I'm going to pull that up real quick, in which this was found a little bit ago, or at least a while ago back on Twitter. And I think it was on the CN version first where we ended up seeing this as well. But this was something that a lot of us were looking forward to. We were wondering who this mystery character was here. And we don't know who exactly it is, but what we can say is, since it's already in the battle pass, we do know that is their weapon for the next update. So whoever this character is, they are coming out on the Valentine's update, meaning they could be in the Valentine's type setting or not, which is going to be kind of interesting here. So I'm kind of interested to see exactly how this does go here, because if it does happen in the Valentine's setting, it could be either a new character that's going to be Valentine's theme, or it could be someone that we already have that could end up turning to a Valentine's theme. Now one of the main people that I think everyone's kind of looking forward to is probably Marion here. The main reason for this is because the woman, she doesn't use a staff, but if you look at the weapon, it speaks for itself. She's a nurse, it's a heart, you know, Valentine's Day, it would kind of make some sense. Though I don't believe it is this character, and that's mainly just going to be because, of course, the character wields a staff. Usually the characters that we do have dupes of, they don't really change their weapons too often, though we can actually kind of outright say not to that because of the newest character release being Rin. Now Rin here instead uses a staff, but her newer version does use a sword, so there is a possibility for this character to actually use a whole different weapon if they wanted her to, in which a staff wouldn't be too far off. She would probably be like a defender of some sort, or maybe an attacker, who knows, but they would definitely have to change up some things if it is Minami. Now, the only other reason why I believe it could be Minami is because of the MA. The A is still a little bit iffy for me, but for the M, of course, Minami, that would make a little bit of sense there, but I don't know anything about the A. Now, at the end of the day, it's going to be interesting to see what we are going to have in the future. I'm very excited to see what ends up happening. Just finally the event cycle finally going through and we're getting ahead to start moving. This is going to be insane. I'm going to enjoy this. It's going to be freaking awesome to actually see it. And I really am looking forward to seeing kind of the new events that we have there. Now, the events that are still sticking around, if you guys are still on, of course, we should have one more run of this one here, in which this should be happening, I want to say later on tonight. We'll get the updated one, which will be the last part of this actual event here, where we'll be able to do this all the way up again, get a ton of events for it, or at least a ton of mats for it, if I'm correct. If I'm looking around, yeah. So we should be able to get these mats for it later on tonight, which will be absolutely amazing, giving us some more things to go ahead and use for weapons. And then we should also be getting a little bit of some smaller events and some different refreshes. So if you guys haven't done these, be sure to do these as well, because some of these are going to be actually out of the way. We still do have these 3 lanterns to do very, very soon. So look forward to doing that. And then of course, we still do need to do this little whole, what is it called? This actual story event as well, which will take place in 6 days, lining up around the time that we're going to get our newest update. Now, I'm very excited to see how that's going to go. You guys let me know how y'all feel about it. It's going to be crazy. I think we shouldn't see anything about the newer character till maybe this weekend, because I think that's going to be more of the time period where we will see some new characters for it. It just only makes sense, seeing that of course everything will update in 7 days. The newest character would only make sense, of course, if we see this within maybe 3 days before, or at least 3 to 4 days before the actual big update. So really do keep that in mind, you guys. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I can't wait to see who they really unveil, especially seeing it's a staff user. So can't really wait to see that. But you guys let me know down below in the comment section what you think about this. Are you excited for the newest update? Are you not excited for it? Is it going to be great to get a little bit of a breath of fresh air with new events and new characters, or will it just be another kind of elongated stinking update? Which, to be honest, I actually like these longer updates. I just need more freaking events to do on them, because after I complete them, I get kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not sad at the freaking company. I just get sad because I want to play this game a little bit more. But anyways, y'all let me know down below in the comment section. But till then, everybody, stay safe, stay sharp, and stay determined. Peace out.